Okay, streaming again. I'll do the tail end of the song for a second. I don't know what happened, but the stream died. So let's edit this title to say Part 2. In fact, we'll call it Accidental Part 2. Save. And then, alright, let's see if, people are able to join the stream again. I don't know. Ooh. Let's see here. Let's try reloading this. I don't know if anyone can hear me. Oh, hi. Hi again. Oh, yep. There we go. So, Accidental Part 2 begins. Perfect. Well, I guess we're right at the start of 15.2 still. So the group are sort of walking down the still slightly flooded streets of Regent's territory when Regent decides that it's time to start picking at Skitter. You know, annoy her for fun. And so, you know, he starts in with calling her dork, and that annoys her. And then she's like, I'm thinking about our priorities. And then, you know, he's saying that it's not very important to him. He's not really interested in doing planning or anything. Imp wants to be there for planning, even if she's only doing it to gain, you know, the insight of what's happening. And she needs to figure out what her niche is. The words trio-ish and nemesis are used around here. We get the other-siders joke that Regent proposes. They'd have a spin-off team. It'd be a 3v3 between Regent, Imp, and Bitch versus Skitter, Tattletale, and Gru. And, you know, then we get the classic line where Imp says, and Brian and I will go head-to-head. It'll end in this dramatic moment where he says something pretentious. Et tu, sis? And then I'll say, yeah, it's me! And finish him. No mercy. That's a classic moment, I think. And, you know, we get Regent doing his best to casually grab up on Imp. And Vic says, this is so goofy. Taylor the hater. Indeed. And eventually Imp shrugs him off, but it takes a minute. Gru's not there because he's having problems. Tattletale says that they'll need to address the whole Gru not sleeping situation. Apparently, while he was supposed to be asleep, they were planning, and he was just awake the entire time on phone calls and texting. So, good job. The mayoral elections are brought up, and there's sort of like good sides and bad sides about the mayoral election happening. They talk about how they can use it as a distraction for Coil, but also they don't really have a lot of time because there's all the problems from Dinah's power coming back pretty soon. So, you know, there's issues. Tattletale muses on the situation with the people they're about to fight, the Chosen, and she floats the idea of having a ceasefire with them for now, but Skitter and Imp are hard against this for obvious reasons. And given full context of the chapter, I kind of think maybe this is a sub-gambit by Tattletale to distract Skitter from her steal a cape plan, where they steal a guy from the people they're about to attack, because she doesn't see that plan coming. So, you know, I had never thought about that till this read. Anyway, so Tattletale does already have a ceasefire with New Wave, and she bought that with the information on where Amy had hidden herself with Victoria. So we kind of saw that talked about last chapter, because that's where Lady Photon, Sarah Pelham, had bought that info from. So Skitter thinks about wanting Amy to join their team. I think that at this point, Tattletale already knows the whole deal about Amy going to the birdcage, but it's clear that she is just not sharing that information with Skitter. And then they talk about the merits of getting a Tinker on their team. Regent talks about Skitter already being a Tinker, which she's aghast at that implication. Something, at some point he calls the clothes he's wearing rags, which I thought was just a normal colloquialism, but Skitter's like, how dare you? And then Vic says, I don't usually think Tattletale is being as conniving as other people do, but these chapters she totally is. I didn't realize how much it bothered you, Hart. Tattletale after hiding Alex's true power for months from Taylor. Yeah, like, she's shady around Regent's power in a way that she actually isn't around most stuff. Like, to kind of a ridiculous degree, and it seems like it's because of the relationship she has with Taylor. Yeah, with the whole, like, she needs her to stick around thing. So, anyway, moving on, we got, yes. They talk about the Shatterbird thing because Shatterbird sort of swoops down to join their group as they get to the gang. Oh, what?